Okay, welcome to bonus content.
This is a bonus episode.
This is
gonna be the first bonus episode.
This is the first bonus content. I was gonna do.
People are paying their hard-earned money for this one.
Yeah. Well, you know what? You're in This is like behind the actor's studio.
Yep.
You know, it's like it's like DVD commentary.
Yeah, I'm James Lipton. And
so we're gonna play old episodes and then comment on them. We're gonna play old episodes in their entirety, and then me and you are gonna comment.
Oh, I like that. Yeah.
Yeah. So that'll be 5 people talking.
Oh, there we go.
And 2 of them are the same people twice.
Yeah, and Stav, the ghost of Stav.
Stav's not here. So bonus means less. It's actually the Latin word for less than,
and worse.
Yeah. Bone, it comes from, bonus means penis in Latin.
It does.
It's a hard penis.
Yeah.
And as we know, men are the rapist sex of the two. They oppress women and keep them down. You know what I was thinking about? And you'll disagree with this, but if... I'm
open to hearty debate.
Okay. Well, I feel like if there really was like a huge conspiracy to keep women down, because sometimes it seems like that. Like that's the criticism, not that things are just better for men, but there's like a active collusion. Like, why wouldn't we just imprison and rape all of them? I mean, we could do it. There's enough of us that we could do it. Like, if we really wanted to have a patriarchy, we could make that happen pretty easily.
Wait, that's the evidence that you have, is that they're not imprisoned and being raped?
Yeah, where's my sex slave?
Well, first of all, in a lot of places in the world, they are imprisoned and raped. So yeah, you're wrong there. Second of all, I don't know.
Not here.
I think that's
not my apartment.
No, well,
where it matters.
True.
But this is kind of good shit you're gonna get out of the fucking bonus content, dude. I don't have to worry about some dumb bitch listening to this.
Yep, because they get paid less money, so they can't afford
it.
The $5.
It also costs more for them to make up for how much I had to pay to get into the Cinder Block Comedy Festival.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the all women's.
Yeah.
Comedy
Well,
festival?
it's the one where they make white men pay more.
Wait, I thought that it was just women. No?
Ow. The cat just bit me.
Yeah.
It's they let white men do it, but they're trying to have like a diverse showcase.
So white men have to pay more?
White men had to pay more to submit. And then, it's funny? Like, all these women were like, fuck yeah, like, making them pay more. And it's like, well, you're still paying, so you're being exploited. I think we talked about it probably on another...
I don't know what I was...
we never talked... Okay, so if you don't know, there's this festival, and I'm glad I can talk shit about it, because none of them will pay for the, again, bonus content. Bonus content. We got to get a cool... you know what's funny? The Anthony Cumia Studios guys approached me for real about putting Cumtown on the Anthony Cumia network.
Well, only if they get office space at the top of the Empire State Building.
I already told them we're already at the better studio, the real Anthony Cumia studio with the Puerto Rican rattlesnake as your producer. But so these girls started a comedy festival called the Cinder Block Comedy Festival. And they were taking submissions, which is already fucked up. Like, it's fucked up to charge comedians to perform at the festival.
Comedy festivals in general are a racket.
It's this broken business model that they all started fucking doing, and then every new festival that pops up, they justify charging comedians to submit by saying, like, well, look who did it prior. Like, Bridgetown makes probably like $50,000 a year. Off submissions alone. And then they don't pay anybody.
Absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, and then they don't pay anybody. And then they have sponsors, and then it's like, oh, well, we break even. It's like, how do you break even? By, paying yourselves to do the work for a couple weeks?
After our $50,000 salary.
Yeah, right. There's no way to justify it. You couldn't, if you opened a restaurant, you couldn't not pay any of your employees and then say like, well, we still just broke even. It's like, no, that's a shitty business. It's
for the networking. That's what it's for, Nick. You gotta go there and be like, Nick Mullen, New York City Comedy, how you doing? Yeah. It's like a trade convention. That's what comedy festivals are.
So these whores, they started their own festival, see? And they started their own festival, and then to as a fuck you to the wage gap, they were charging white men $25 to submit, and women only 19 something, whatever is 73% of 25 is.
Ooh.
But you're still just charging women. So you have like fucking diversity festival, and then you set it up so like, hey, we're going to discourage white men from applying, so we're only going to be exploiting women and minorities. And it's stupid. It's like, and if you tried to argue with them about it, they would be like, oh, white male tears, and then they'd post that fucking, all their white male tears memes.
Who runs it?
This girl, Corey Spencer, I guess. But anyhow, Lewis got into it with them over that thing, and then so Lewis just started his own festival where he didn't charge anyone to submit. Yeah. And he like put together in like 2 months and paid all the comedians just to prove that you could do it.
Yeah.
Because they were like, it's impossible. How are we supposed to, like put all this together? Websites cost money. It's like, okay, well, comedy costs money. You can't find a web designer to make your website for free for exposure.
Oh, in New York, it's impossible.
Yeah. So, they took all this fucking money, and I guess that festival's happening in like 2 weeks, so we'll see if...
the Cinder Block?
Yeah, we'll see if it's a complete failure. Fingers crossed.
Well, I'm going to be outside protesting. That's what I'm going to be doing.
I'm going to be raping. I'm going to do rape even twice as much as I normally do to make up for it. Guys, we have maybe a slight technical issue. I can't remember whether I fucking erased the last show off the SD card or not.
So we might not even be recording?
No, we're recording, but it might just cut off at any minute. But here's the thing. We don't have Stav here, so we don't have to worry about it.
Because his laughs require more memory.
Well, he's so fat that he takes up more space on the SD card.
The memory card.
Yeah. A lot of people don't know that about fat people, but any kind of technology that is like they need heavy-duty keyboards because they're fucking huge fingers.
They need bigger hard drives for their computers. Yeah, because they're for the fat.
Yeah, it also keeps the crumbs out. He can't help himself but eat at the fucking computer. And it'll be weird to see if we can fill an hour without Stav just calling someone a gay bitch and then laughing for 5 minutes.
Really? I think that's about 35% of our content as it stands.
I want to take an episode and just edit it down to Stav's laughter. And
just a supercut of Stav laughing? Yeah. That'd be so funny. Like an hour supercut?
Yeah.
That'd be amazing.
And see how long it goes.
I love it. Yeah. I mean, I think it's great. I think it's like makes the show a lot better.
It makes it easier to do. Certainly.
For me.
It makes you feel funnier.
For sure.
Yeah.
Personally, I don't laugh for anyone.
Right, I don't either. People have accused me of being, retarded or autistic.
No. I watched, speaking of Inside the Actors Studio, Dave Chappelle said he never laughs. So.
Yeah.
So we're cool.
So I'm like Dave Chappelle.
We're basically Dave Chappelle.
Very similar to Dave Chappelle.